Say hello, people. Say
Hello. Hello.
People.
Hello, people. Nice to meet ya.
Me too. This is what it's all about. It's about the granddaughter here.
Oh my gosh,
It's the children. It ain't about you or me.
Oh, it's
We're
a camera.
done.
Look, it's a camera.
But it's our job to straighten
Hey,
out this
camera.
world and get it going in the right
It's a
direction. So
camera.
these little
Papa,
children
it's a
have
camera.
a place kind of close to what we had. And
Take
I'm
a
going to
picture, okay?
do a little read here
I'll
on
take a picture, okay?
Thomas Paine. He's one of our founding fathers he's not actually recognized as a founding father. Not many people have really heard of him, but he has some really good literature that he wrote.
Yeah, take a picture.
The Rights of Man and Age of
Okay,
Reason
let's take a
and
picture.
the Crises.
Okay, let's take
The
a picture,
Crises
okay?
is pretty important because it is right at the Revolutionary War time. And he was involved with the Revolutionary War, but people really didn't know that and don't understand that he was part of it. Yeah, you can take a picture right here. But anyway, let me read you these words here from Thomas Paine, and just listen to him and think about what he's saying. O ye that love mankind, ye that dare oppose not only tyranny, but the tyrant, stand forth. Every spot of the old world is overrun with oppression. Freedom hath been hunted round the globe. Asia and Africa have long expelled her. Europe regards her like a stranger, and England hath given her warning to depart. O America, receive the fugitive and prepare in time an asylum for mankind. This is Thomas Paine's own words, and if you listen to him and you hear what he's saying, they are very powerful. It was only 3% of the population of 3 million people who initiated the start of the war against King George for the bullshit that he was doing to the people, for the crimes. We got police officers who are getting away with murdering American citizens every day. And they're being put on mock trials by colleagues who work for them. It's ridiculous what America has come to. It's time, people, that we get our unity back and start living as human beings instead of persons. It's all about persons to the corporation. The United States is a corporation. A corporation of the United States. Now let me read you a little bit more of this Thomas Paine. These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of his country. But he that stands it now deserves the love and thanks of man and woman. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. Yet we have this consolation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. 'Tis dearness only that gives everything its value. Heaven knows how to put a proper price upon its goods, and it would be strange indeed if so celestial an article as freedom should be not highly rated. Britain, with an army to enforce her tyranny, has declared that she has a right not only to tax, but to bind us in all cases whatsoever. And if being bound in that manner is not slavery, then there is not such thing as slavery upon this earth. Even the oppression is impious, for so unlimited a power can belong only to God. I'm just listen to that. Play it back a couple times and think about it. Because our government is totally out of control. I've been in the legal system here quite a while, a long time, and we do have a way to take our country back. And it's through the courts, the lower courts. In order to be a crime, there has to be a victim. The states and the cities and every other corporation have incorporated you two by your name. And that's how you get into the legal system and you get all caught up in it and stuff. See, but our founding fathers knew what the tyranny was, and they set us up a system, a legal system, to where we would be able to fight the oppression that they attempt to put upon us. And it's through the jurors. If you're called into jury duty and you're over a case where the city is trying to extort money, because that's what they're doing, they're extorting our money, and we're allowing it to happen. But 9 out of 10 people go into court and they just plead guilty because they don't want to deal with the bullshit. But if everybody in this country would quit pleading guilty to their stupid freaking traffic tickets and take it to court, and everybody, when you are on the jury duty, when you're called into jury duty, everyone's going to get called into jury duty eventually. And if you're called into jury duty, you go into jury duty with pride. Be proud to be on the jury duty. Be a juror is more powerful. You got more power at that point in time than all the judges, all the presidents in any country. Nobody whatsoever has any authority over your thought right then. And you alone can refuse to find someone guilty for victimless crime. And if traveling down the street to get a loaf of bread, a gallon of milk, and a dozen eggs for survival, and get pulled over by these brutal cops, you don't know if you're going to get the shit beat out of you, or even maybe end up dead. It's ridiculous. But if everybody would just plead not guilty to their traffic violations, and then when you go into court, we get enough people together who are going to be called into jury duty, see? And they're going to understand that if there ain't no victim, there ain't no crime. And just one thing here first, if everyone went in and pled not guilty, the courts would be so overrun with trials, they wouldn't be able to schedule. Their scheduling would not happen, for one thing. And then enough people will be in on the jury is the answer, and find people not guilty. Start releasing your brothers and your sisters. Quit imprisoning them. They throw you in jail for trying to survive. It's ridiculous. It's time we unite and take our country back. And this is one way we can do it. I ain't doing it for me. Come here, Lily. Come here. I ain't doing it for me. I ain't doing it for... I am doing it for me, but what I'm really doing this for is the posterity, man. The kids have no choice. They're being handed a country that's being ran by a corporation that is totally thrown the charter, the United States Constitution, out the window. Every politician damn there is a treasonous bastard. Flat out treasonous bastard. And most of them judges and attorneys, they're treasonous bastards too. And it's time we take our country back. And if we all just get into the legal system and work it right, we can do this, people, and it will be a revolution of peace. We will take our country back one traffic ticket at a time. Everybody, plead not guilty to your traffic tickets. Take it to the box. People, When you're called into jury duty, remember one thing. There is no victim. There is no crime. You have injured nobody. America is founded on common law. No corpus delicti, the body of the crime. The body upon the crime was committed. If there is no victim, there is no crime. I'm not saying to run amok and just run wild and go out of your way to injure people, but if people aren't being injured, then there's no sense in fining them and jailing them. It's not good. Our country is going to hell, and this is one way that we can take it back. And if we don't do something soon, then there ain't going to be no help. These kids are going to be overrun by the New World Order. It's already coming over us. They got the FEMA camps all over the place. The economy's ready to collapse. The aliens are coming across the border. You got Chinese and Japanese and fucking everybody else in our country, not in our country. I mean, their troops.
Better with this bar on top of it.
And you don't even really realize it. But shit's gonna get deep. And we need to stand up for ourselves. And we need to get together and unite. I'll make another video later. That's enough for now. Thanks.